All right, it's Saturday. We typically don't work on Saturdays, but holidays coming and lots of projects just got me riled up. That's my HMV freeway there. It's in the shop. Kind of got some plans for that. We are working out in the yard today. We've got the owner, or I should say, the potential owner of the Lexus working on his car over there. He really wants to get that going. And I'm working on my little Honda N600 with the motorcycle engine. And I kind of want to do a tool review. Been doing a little Bondo work. Yesterday I bed lined the inside white, that Raptor truck bed liner. It's kind of a spray Schultz. I've got to do another coat in here. You can see the floors aren't quite as white as I'd like them to be. Came out really good. Has a nice soft texture. Of course I'm getting it all covered with fresh Bondo dust, but it dried overnight and it should be fine. But the tool review is this. I've used this before. It's a Dremel Multi-Max, but I've never used this feature before. It's a little shoe, I guess you'd call it, triangle sandpaper. It has a Velcro back. You can just peel these off. Come in different grits. There's the white ones I think are like 200 or 240. This is about 80. And there's even a diamond plate one. I don't know what you use that for. But anyhow, for sanding on Bondo, this quarter panel was completely wrecked. And I was really frustrated because I couldn't get this body line back. It was just crumpled and crinkled. And you can see I've still got some high spots there, but it's so much better than it was. I couldn't figure out how to get in here to sand. These little corners are really tough, like around here, around there, around the backside here where the body kind of goes in there, and this whole lip. And I figured it out. This thing works perfect. You can just put it in there, give it a little go. And I used it all along to create this body line. Basically I Bondoed the whole thing over. It's pretty thick, and I keep taking away Bondo here and trying to bring this back. I've still got to get this edge, you can see, and this edge here is too wide. I've got to narrow that down. I want to make it match like the other side, like you could never tell. Granted, it's not perfect, but it's just been really difficult to get that, and this tool has been really helpful. I didn't really think about it until I was like, hey, I think there's some sandpaper that came with that tool. Sure enough, for getting in all these little crevices, that little pointed thing really helps. Same thing here in the front, trying to get in between these strakes. You can get right in there with sandpaper on the machine and sand it out. Same thing with this body line along the top here. It makes your life so much easier. Whenever you can use a machine to sand instead of your body going back and forth, you save time. So like I had a drip or a run here from my polyester slick sand primer, and I just got in here like this and just zip, came right out. Otherwise you're going like this with a paint stick or something, or a stir stick on, and I don't know, it's just a mess. You can't make it that precise. This is not super precise also, but it just seems better. Anyhow, I wanted to just shout out the benefits of this little Dremel. It's electric, doesn't use any air, and it really helps with the detail spot. So we're gonna get back to working on our N600 with the sport bike engine, see if we can get some primer on it so we can get some paint on it. Like I said, I'm really happy with the results of the bed liner, the Raptor bed liner. I used 3 quarts for basically the fenders, the back there, inside a little bit where the panels go, and then all the floorboards here. And I've got 1 more quart left, which I'm going to give it another coat, but it just freshens it up incredibly. So, all right, back to work, and maybe there'll be another video on that Lexus, the free Lexus, soon. All right, thanks for watching.